Doctor, I eat healthy. I walk every morning, but my legs feel heavier every week. That's what Linda, one of my longtime patients, 74 years old, told me just last month. She was genuinely confused. I eat lots of fruit, she said. Bananas in the morning, some grapes after dinner. They're supposed to be good for me, right? And let me tell you, she's not alone. Every week, I meet seniors who are doing everything right, eating fruits, staying active, yet quietly losing strength in their legs. They believe, like we all were taught, that fruit is always good. But what if I told you that some fruits, though healthy in general, may be hurting your legs after 60? This isn't about scaring you. It's about waking up to what your body is truly asking for. Because sometimes what used to be healing might now be harming. Linda's story stayed with me because it reflects a truth I see every day. After 60, our bodies don't process food the way they used to. Tiny blood vessels in the legs become more fragile. Circulation slows down, meaning less oxygen reaches the muscles. Nerves lose sensitivity. And insulin? It doesn't respond as quickly. This is why something that gave you strength at 30 might quietly weaken you at 70. You see, we shouldn't eat for who we were. We should eat for who we are now. And sometimes that means letting go of what used to be healthy. A banana in your 30s might boost energy, but after 60, it could lead to swelling in your ankles. In a moment, I'll show you the first fruit to watch out for. It's one that's praised for fighting inflammation, but may be doing the exact opposite to your knees. Let's start with a fruit many people trust: pineapple. Joe, a 68-year-old retired teacher, told me he blended fresh pineapple into his morning smoothie every day. He believed it helped reduce inflammation, just like he'd read online. But over time, Joe noticed something troubling. His knees began to swell. Walking became uncomfortable, and he felt this dull, dragging ache, especially after sitting too long. Here's what was happening. Pineapple contains bromelain, an enzyme known for anti-inflammatory effects. But bromelain can interact with common medications, especially blood thinners, making them too strong or too weak. Worse, pineapple is high in both natural sugar and acid. For aging joints, that's a dangerous combo. The sugar spikes blood glucose. The acid irritates sensitive cartilage. Together, they fuel a slow, silent fire in your knees, hips, and ankles. And most people have no idea. They think they're doing something good for their body, when really, they're making inflammation worse. But this is just the beginning, because the next fruit we'll talk about is even more common, especially in senior homes and breakfast menus. I eat a banana every morning. It's supposed to stop leg cramps, right? That's what Mary, 70, told me during a routine visit. She believed bananas were the muscle fruit, loaded with potassium and good for energy. And years ago, that might have been true. But here's the thing. Bananas, especially ripe ones, are high in natural sugars and fast-digesting carbs. That means a quick spike in blood sugar, followed by a rush of insulin. In younger bodies, this isn't a big deal, but after 60, your insulin response slows. The result? More sugar is stored as fat, more fluid retained, especially in the ankles and feet. Swelling increases, pressure on the joints rises. Your legs feel tired, even after rest. It's like carrying a hidden weight. The good news? You don't have to give up bananas completely. Just pair half a banana with protein, like Greek yogurt or almonds, to slow digestion and protect your legs. But bananas aren't the only sweet snack we need to rethink. Next, let's talk about a tiny fruit with a deceptively big impact on your joints. After hearing about bananas, Marie, 72 years old, shared her story. Every evening, she'd relax on the couch with a small bowl of grapes while watching TV. "They're so small and easy," she said. "I don't even notice how many I eat." But lately, She noticed something else too: sharp pain in her big toe, tingling in her feet, aching in her joints at night. Here's why. Grapes are packed with fructose, a natural sugar that your liver processes. But when you eat too much fructose, your liver turns it into uric acid, which can build up in the joints. That's how gout starts. Redness, swelling, burning pain, often in your toes, ankles, or knees. And the tricky part, grapes are so easy to overeat you don't realize how much sugar you're consuming. My advice? Swap grapes for fresh berries. They're low in sugar, high in antioxidants, and far better for your joints. And speaking of sugar, there's one fruit many believe is mostly water, but behaves like candy inside your bloodstream. Let's talk about that next. After talking about grapes, many patients ask me, but what about green apples? They're crisp, not too sweet. They must be safe, right? That's exactly what Susan, 69, thought. She loved having a green apple as a mid-morning snack. But then came the deep aching in her hips and a strange tightness in her thighs after long walks. Green apples may seem healthy, but here's the catch. They're high in malic acid, which gives them that sour taste. Malic acid can irritate joint tissues, especially in seniors with arthritis or inflammation. And when eaten on an empty stomach, it increases stomach acid, causing digestive upset, and can trigger a low-grade inflammatory response throughout the body. Compared to red apples, green ones are often more acidic, making them harsher on aging joints. My tip? If you love green apples, don't eat them alone. Pair them with plain Greek yogurt and a handful of walnuts. This balances the acid and slows digestion. Next, we'll talk about the sweetest fruit on the list. It's juicy, tropical, and secretly the biggest sugar bomb of them all. Let's talk about mango. Bill, 66, loved ending his day with a chilled mango smoothie. It felt light, tropical, and natural. But lately he began waking up at 2 a.m., his feet burning, his toes tingling. Here's why. One medium mango contains up to 45 grams of sugar. That's more than a can of soda. And in people over 60, high sugar spikes insulin rapidly, then crashes, leading to inflammation and nerve damage. Over time, this can trigger peripheral neuropathy, tingling toes, numb feet, a deep burning ache in the calves. If you're pre-diabetic, or even just have slowed circulation, this sugar roller coaster can quietly break down your nerves. But you don't have to give up sweet treats entirely. Try this instead: a bowl of chilled papaya with a sprinkle of cinnamon and shredded coconut. It satisfies the craving without the sugar bomb. And now that you know which fruits to avoid, it's time for the good news. Let's explore the fruits that heal, the ones your legs will thank you for. Not all fruits are enemies. Some are powerful allies. They soothe inflammation, boost circulation, and protect your joints. Here's a simple chart I often share with my patients. Take a look. Avocado has nearly 0 sugar and a GI of just 15. That's why your knees love it. Meanwhile, mango spikes your sugar just like soda. Here are my top 5 healing fruits. Avocado, healthy fats to cushion joints. Berries, anti-inflammatory and circulation-friendly cherries. Reduce uric acid. Fight gout. Cucumber, relieve swelling, gentle on digestion. Pears, low sugar, great when paired with protein. Here are simple healing fruit combos. You can try avocado toast with sliced cucumber and crushed walnuts. It's great for breakfast or lunch. Healthy fats, plus hydration, plus crunch. Greek yogurt bowl with mixed berries and chia seeds. It's anti-inflammatory and rich in fiber. Perfect mid-morning snack. Diced pear with a spoon of almond butter. It balances energy without sugar spikes. Great for your joints and your focus. Chilled cherries with cottage cheese. This protein-rich combo can ease inflammation and reduce uric acid. Pro tip: eat fruit after meals, or combine with healthy fats and protein to avoid sugar spikes. Now that we've explored which fruits help and which hurt. Here's something deeper I want you to remember. Just because something is natural doesn't mean it's right for your body today. As we age, our needs shift. The same fruit that once gave you energy might now bring fatigue, swelling, or pain. So here's a simple habit I recommend to all my patients. After eating fruit, pay attention to your legs an hour later. Do they feel lighter or heavier? Do your knees ache? Are your ankles tight? That's your body speaking. Not every answer comes from Google. Some come from listening within. Before each meal, pause and ask, is this plate nourishing who I am now or who I used to be? And in our final part, I'll share one simple mindset shift that's helped thousands of my patients feel stronger, steadier, and more confident after 60. You don't need to change your entire world. Just one fruit, one choice, one mindful step at a time. Your legs carry more than your body. They carry your independence. So let's give them the nourishment they deserve. Maybe that means swapping mango for cucumber, or paying closer attention to how your body feels after breakfast. Whatever it is, start small. Start today. And now, I'd love to hear from you. What did you learn today? Share it in the comments. Your insight might help someone else too. And if you'd like more videos to help you live healthier and more actively after 50, hit subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a tip that might help you or someone you love. I'm Dr. Mark. Thanks for spending this time with me. Take care and stay strong.